Hello my dear friends. So our topic is data mining. So we must know about what is data. Data are nothing but the facts. So that you have already studied in research methodology. That may be of two types, categorical or numerical. Categorical data are further divided in ordinal and nominal, while numerical one in continuous and discrete. So details you can go through my YouTube channel. Just you have to type Dr. Prasant Kumar Jha. Details of data is given over there. So that's related complete syllabus of your research methodology is there. Lot of things are still to be uploaded. Okay, we will come back to data mining. We know that as the volume of data increases inexorably, the proportion of understanding of those data that decreases alarmingly. But still lying there in hidden form, lot of informations are there. So how we will extract those information? For that, machine learning is burgeoning, means that's increasing immensely. So whenever that's increasing immensely, data mining automatically comes in existence. So we'll see exactly. From your slide you can see the volume of data I have shown is inversely proportional to people's understanding. Those data are nothing but having with lot of hidden information. And data mining comes in existence when machine learning is immensely increasing nowadays. So exactly what is data mining? So data mining definition is given by nature.com. You can just search there. It is a process of extracting potentially useful information from the data sets. It uses suite of methods to organize, examine and combine large data sets, including machine learning, visualization methods and statistical analysis. So data mining is used in computational biology and bioinformatics to detect trends or patterns without knowledge of the meaning of that data. So that's very much important for this. So we find that data mining is the process of discovering patterns in data. This is the process which is very much automatic or semi-automatic. It means to say that when we have lot of information or data collected at a place, it's automatically it will derive what is the useful in particular pattern or in trends. So patterns discovered must be meaningful in that they lead to some advantage, usually as economic advantage. The data is invariably present in substantial quantities. So what we come from this that data mining is analysis of observational data sets to find unsuspected relationship and to summarize the data in novel ways that both understandable and useful to the data owner. So that's the definition. I have given you the reference also. You can find out if you want to go in details for that. So in data mining, if we see, this is search of data electronically. That means it is automated or augmented in computer. So this is knowledge discovery in database. This is the region it is also called as KDD. It is exactly interdisciplinary science where computer, statistical algorithm and data collection and migrations are amalgamated. So that you can see in the structure shown over there. That is the statistical algorithm is there. Then data collection and migration and use of computer. All three are combined. That's the DM, that's the data mining. So here if you see the data mining stage, first of that is starting with database. Database, if you see, that's the aggregation of organized data for EGSS, management and updation. Advanced database management system is used nowadays. Once in that all the data have come, then it starts with data cleaning, or data cleansing word is also used. This is the phase in which noise of data are detected and all irrelevant data are detected and those are removed from that. So only relevant data are collected from this. Then after that, then it is coming to warehouse, and warehouse if you see, then data integration starts. That's the in stage multiple data source, often heterogeneous, those are combined together in a common source, and then it's a selection of specific data for further analysis starts in next stage. So that's the data selection. That's data relevant data for further analysis is decided and retrieved from data collection, and then it comes to selection and transformation. Transformation means that's whatever data is there, that's transformed to those form whatever is expected for our analysis. What we want, in which form, that form it is transformed. That's the place where data mining starts. It is the crucial steps in which all the techniques are applied to extract pattern. You can see in this, we have shown you with the pattern, which type of patterns are. That's also you will find in data presentation, how patterns are revealed to you or exhibited to you. Same way it is shown over there. So then pattern evaluation we used to do in this stage. Interesting patterns are representing knowledge, those are identified based on given measures. Then from that knowledge representation starts. So that's the visual presentation of discovered knowledge. So in this phase you will find that knowledge is presented with visualizations, or visualization techniques are used to help users to understand and interpret the data mining results. So these are the various steps. Anywhere if you go, you will find about the data mining systems. Then we will see various process of data mining in research. So first of all, like right from lower side you move in stepwise towards upside. So it starts with clustering. Clustering means what? We have collected or grouped some of the specified characteristics together. Those are called as clusters. That's used in stats as clusters. So naturally grouped data points are found, and splitting is done into clusters based on similar characteristic of data. This allows in identifying the gaps, density and characteristics at maximum extent. Suppose similar signs and symptoms, for if we talk about medical or healthcare science. So similar signs and symptoms are grouped in cluster, or similar diseases can be also grouped in clusters. So that's by this type of way we are doing first clustering. After clustering you will find that classification is there. Here clusters are categorized based on various classification rules. Once accuracy of classification rule is proved, then it is applied with new data too. Like similar signs and symptoms from a cluster is used to classify in specific disease-wise categories. Here differential diagnosis, I think you would have heard about that. That plays an important role in these regards, which are used in classification. Same way compound-wise impacts on various systems are classified. So that's this type of things we are doing in classification. Then it comes to association rules and regression. Association rules, if you see, what is that? Association means they are used to find relation among various data, where variables are identified and they are encoded based on association with each other. Variables means don't get confused with variables. Variables is same for characteristics we are using. So whatever earlier we have talked about the characteristics, those are only the variables. So therefore, thereafter, once we have found the association among them, then sequencing is done. Sequencing is done, then relationship with the causes and signs and symptoms or with other objective or subjective parameters are identified, and then they are encoded. Once they are encoded, then regression analysis is applied. As regression, we know that is a relationship in form of a straight line to approximate all data points. So after association and regression, as you can see in your this given diagram, it comes to neural network. Neural network, if we are talking, it's just like it has come from neuron word it is taken. Neural means this is just like brain network is there. So a neural network is a series of algorithms mimicking a human brain. This network recognizes underlying relationship in a set of data. So from complex data, a pattern can be extracted to detect trends. This is frequently used in instrumentation or instrumental analysis or estimation. Even in forecasting, you will find that today weather forecasting meteorological department was saying that it will be heavy rain. How they came to know? So from previous whatever these things or situations were created and that turned to a specific event, those are set in system. Based on that, pattern or trends are set. On those patterns or trends they are seeing. As we see that all information related to particular disease is also connected with each other, and then it is presented to analysis for decision making. So same way, if neural network, from that we have come to know, then it is coming to decision making. So that's coming in form of decision tree. That's the final state. This is automated interaction detection method representing decisions based on different analysis of data sets. Decision on treatment is based on previous fed data by experts of the field. Like here, you can see in this schematic diagram, if someone is eating pizza regularly, so whether they will be fit or not fit, if they are eating pizza but doing exercise, so yeah, they are fit. So this is based on various previous work we have just made in decision making. So that's ultimately based on this way all the processes or states are covered, and then it is coming to decision making based on all the data. So this is about the process of data mining. Then we come to know application in healthcare system. What are the application of data mining in healthcare system or healthcare researches or education like that way? First of all, you can see comparing and contrasting symptoms, causes, courses of treatment to find effective path of treatment. We all know that asthma and COPD, they both have similarities and differences. Both are chronic inflammatory disease that involves a small airway and cause airflow limitations. Both result from gene-environment interaction, and both are usually characterized by mucus and bronchoconstrictions. These similarities are given, but there are further dissimilarities also. That's according to anatomical sites involved. As COPD affects both airway and parenchyma, while asthma affects only airway. So these things, if we have found from various researches, so those are all aggregated together. From that something is extracted, that's the data mining. So this is used in comparing and contrasting symptoms, causes and courses of treatment. Various type of treatments are available, like if we are talking about utilization of Tinospora cordifolia. So Tinospora cordifolia, if someone is saying that it's antimicrobial up to that it's okay. But someone is claiming that it's antiviral. So that's not possible. It will work as antiviral through various other ways, because it's increasing your own immune system. Their killer T cells are further instigated to fight with the virus. So that way it's working. Directly it's not killing. It's your own body is just triggered to work against that virus. That way it may work. That it means ultimately it's a immune booster rather than antiviral, we will say. Immune, if that's very good, that will work over there. Another point over here you will find establishing normal patterns and identifying abnormal patterns of medical claims by clinicians, scientists and technicians. Like I will tell you a very interesting story of 2014 that happened in Maryland, in England, that was published in New England Journal of Medicine. That an infant was having a tumor, and that was in form of teeth. That was a brain tumor in form of teeth. So where this is totally different things are there. So such things are when we further lot of researches were done, then they found that rarely this happens also. But if someone is claiming that I can treat this, that, and without any scientific proof, because if any claims is coming, then we should try to search from available sources whether that claim is right or wrong. If claim is, we have found the evidences for that, it means that that claim may be right up to certain extent. Then it is accepted. If it is not accepted, it means that's the fraud or abuse. So data mining is used in detection of fraud and abuse also. Then data mining is also frequently used in electronic patient record for demographics and other details, because this is automated, this is simplified, and that helps a lot in healthcare system, because everything you will find on your system, everything is coming, that's computer, and this is done through the data mining. Then we find that it's assisting in learning phase about diseases. Learning phase about diseases and medications, if we are talking about. If we know in the beginning of diseases that what are the symptoms, how it appears, or before that when we were exposed to what conditions, and then it turned to a specific disease or like that, and then we are seeing the signs and symptoms, then those are based on those signs and symptoms, we are taking the asking questions from patients, and then we are going for instrumental analysis of various profiles like blood, lipid or whatever concerned things may be with that. Then these all things, if we clump together, then what may be the things exactly? These things you can find from data mining if you are searching from internet or using those complete network of informations. You will find that these are the conditions if available. Then this may be this, and all these things are matching, then this is this one. Like differential diagnosis, you might be knowing that lot of diseases are having similar signs and symptoms, but one or two of them are different. That different signs and symptoms are taken in consideration for diagnosis, that's the differential diagnosis. So these things are used in healthcare system, and that's well contributed by the data mining. Another one is biomedical signal processing through analysis of measurements to provide useful information to clinicians for decision making. Signal processing, exactly what biomedical signal processing? Signal we are using in medical research for those which is not previously suggested by anyone, those symptoms or signs which were not previously suggested. So suddenly we have found certain thing has come. Yesterday someone has shown me that one girl from Yellapur, that she was having that falling of teeth. So she is hardly 7 years old. Say that first that second time also all the teeth are fallen, but some marks were seen. Looking to that marks, I told that this is the poisoning of either arsenic or fluoride. So in that case, tooth falling is very common. So, but I just told them that you inquire about this from that person whether they had given any of metal drugs earlier, or in that area this poisoning is common or not. We just checked, we found that fluoride is common in that area. So these things, how I came to know? I came to know with various searches on that, and that's available on all informations are given on various databases. From that database we have just extracted, and from that I am talking to you. Those pictures are also there. So if I am talking to you from that, it means that's a coming in form of knowledge. So this is the data mining exactly. Here healthcare system, we have utilized all those things. So that's there. So here biomedical signal processing is done. So that signal processing means if any symptom is appeared or has appeared first time. So later when those symptoms are turning or converting to any big problems, or further number of other people have reported same way. So those all things are taken together, and then it is utilized in informations, and then that's transferred to clinicians for decision making. Even it is also applied in EBM. EBM is nothing but the evidence-based medicine. Evidence-based medicine, just you recall, what was that? Those medicines, if you are practicing, you have got the success, and other than that, if any of the patient has reported some of the problems, everything is documented. All the steps are documented, what were the results, what were the dose, and if any side effect, untoward effects, everything is documented. That's by various or number of physicians, and those all are coming together on one database. So they have the evidences. Now you have evidences, if in this amount, this amount, you can go through that number, these all the physicians are showing similar way. It means that's working that way only. Based on those evidences, we are prescribing medicine. That's the ultimate thing, is safety of the people. So that's the safety for the safety of the people. So that's here is the application of EBM. That's also through data mining. Then reduction in cost management. Everywhere if you have involved the computerization and all, your cost is automatically reduced. Even we want some informations, those informations we can get using data mining. So these all things are used in reduction in cost. Then discovery of hidden etiological factors. So hidden etiological factors, a lot of times we have seen that there's lot of causing or factors are suggested in different books. But some of the scientists have found that this is not only this, something else was there. Further, that's still hidden. Number of places we have searched, and then we tried to cross those things. We found that that scientist was right. So that hidden factor we came to know through data mining. Then informational support to patients to increase their participations. Everywhere you can attach them. You just like we are taking classes. If you want, you can ask questions. If you have anything, any problem, you can just ask. We will just reply to your questions, and same way we will revert back to you. So this type of things will help in increasing participations of public. So if participations of publics or experts from different fields or from a specific field, that's coming, that's helping ultimately to the system only. So these things are possible through data mining. Then we see that it's not only, we can say, those applications over there, but in medical education also. So for prediction of students' performance also, like what were the patterns of your previous classes development based on your labor. Even you can also do that. Based on your own labor, how much you studied, which way you studied, how much you were involved, how much your study was analytical, how much that was for by-hearting or just understanding of subject. If understanding of subject is there, means you can write in your own way and you can talk anything, you can mold in your own way. So that's always better. So if that's you know all these things, based on that you can set a pattern that in next time when you have written this way, what will be the marks of yours. So this is same way for prediction of students' performance. Various institutions or education system that's using these things based on performances in classes or regular monthly basis tests and all, and then they are publishing these things. Even this is also used in course management system. This course management system, if you see, that's helping in customization of learning activities, like easy understanding with visual examples, and like Byju's and all you have seen. Nowadays what happens exactly? Byju's and all, you will find that if I am talking so much of things with you, that this is problem or this particular alteration, physiological alteration is generated due to this problem, that you cannot understand easily. Suppose if you have interest in cartoons, and I have made you in sine toons form, that is called as sine toons. Here is your virus or something, and that cell is coming this way. This is coming, it's clapped. That's coming in cartoon form. Okay, this is clapped. Suddenly this big drug is coming like that and trap that. So these things are possible through data mining. And that's usually nowadays that is utilized. That's the visualization. That what is you can understand. Another point is in planning and scheduling. So researchers in this environment of smartphones or laptop or tablets, they use these things to provide personalized contents to different people attached with the system, and they use these applications, various applications designed by particular institutions to allow non-technical users to get engaged in data mining. They will also use like statisticals and visualization tools, analyzing social networks and related influence on learning's outcomes and all. Accordingly, they plan and schedule their timing for understanding or getting informations. So this is the utilization of data mining. Advantages lies with disadvantages also. Same way for data mining also, some of the disadvantages are there, like privacy leak. So concerned personal privacy, we know that leaking, that's increasing nowadays because of these social networks, blogs, forums, etc. Lot of personal information is used in unethical way. That's causing lot of trouble. So understanding of this is important when we are going with data mining. Then another one is related with security issues. Security is big problem nowadays. Like a lot of, you will find that various organizations, they have informations about their all employees, customers, or various research laboratories have informations attached with that, or various magazines have those informations in their social network or their with including their own intra network is there with that. If those things are not having complete security, then those can be leaked out, and this can be used by anyone for their own purpose. So is chances of such theft is always there when we are going through data mining. Then misuse of information or misinformation spreading is also there, because a lot of times you will find that this is the time of information war, where if misinformation is presented before you thousands of times, everywhere you are trying to search the information, but number of times you are just coming across the same misinformation. So your brain or anyone will, if you are not with analytical mind, you will start to believing those misinformation as information. So these things are also as disadvantage of data mining. So ultimately we find that some of these advantages are also there for data mining. But data mining is a powerful analytical tool to enhance decision making and analyzing new patterns for students, researchers, scientists, teachers, and many more related with any organizations. So that's enough for data mining. So thanks a lot to all of you. If you like this lecture, please subscribe, like and share. We will cover the whole syllabus of research methodology and biostatistics for BMS and MD or MS. Thank you very much.